fight. It's all thanks to our sponsor, Ads On. We've got the ladies inside the cage again. Blue corner, weighing in at 47.2 kilos, 1 fight, 1 win so far in her MMA career. Training under Elvis Sinisek and fighting out of the King's Academy in Sydney. Please welcome Courtney Gray. Red corner, weighing in at 47.4 kilos, also unbeaten so far, 2 fights, 2 wins. She trains under Ben Alloway at the BBA MMA gym on the Gold Coast. It's Kayla Maffescioni.
Bit of crowd participation. All right, we got Gray versus Maffescioni here, and it's in the 47 kilo atom weight division, so expect this one to be fast. Know your stream is not sped up. We're going to endeavour to try and split these fighters up because they are both wearing black. We've got black tops on and black bottoms on, but bear with us as we try and decipher who's got the red gloves and who doesn't here. Looks like we got Gray up against the cage. She's trying to fight for that head control but lost it. She does still have a deep underhook.
See, she's turning, the degree that she was turning to the other side just then, not this side here, but just before, suggests that she was looking for maybe a throw off the cage there rather than to control. Right.
It's something that we do see in a lot of women's MMA as well, and I found because the majority of the time it's hard to find female training partners. So a lot of the girls will spar and they'll grapple with guys, and to be honest, us big guys are like trees a lot of the time, the girls. I rarely get double-legged by a girl, but they will trip me over. Back in the cage again. Looks like double unders for Maffescioni.
It's a good use of the knees here. The use of knees are such a useful tool up against the cage.
You finally got there.
I get there. Such a useful tool up against the cage. One, again, as we mentioned in earlier fights, it's used to set the energy. There's that throw we spoke about.
There's that throw with the schoolyard headlock. We might see a bulldog choke here. We can't see if she's under the chin, but definitely getting some respect from her.
The problem is with that, when you start to turn around to come back to face your opponent, you're opening yourself up because your arm is winged out so high.
Right. Like anything in grappling, when your limbs come away from your body, it's just you're losing all that strength.
That's right. Keep your elbows close.
Keep your friends close up. I don't know where you're going. There's those knees that you were alluding to before, especially into the thigh. That iliotibial band that goes from the hip all the way down to your knee. It's just a shot of lightning when you feel that in there. And that's where the Charlie horse comes from. I don't know if any of you out there have brothers. I got 3 of them and I ate a few of them.
Damage to that region too affects the quad, affects the hamstring. Affects all movement through that leg. It's a nice thick, fleshy connection between the two interior and posterior part of the leg there.
Big target. Maffescioni now, is she still pushing up against the cage and getting her points? It's very stifling here, and what you need to think about as well is that the person winning the onus isn't on them to work. They're winning. It's always the onus on the defensive person. It's like, hey, Samuel on the ground, I got taken down, I'm in a bad position. The person who is in the defensive one has to work.
That's right.
And she's doing it beautifully here, Gray. She's managed to get it off the cage.
Just step for a throw of her own.
Beautiful first round. So close and so scrappy.
Both girls came to fight.
Yeah, if that tells me anything, that means it's a great matchup. Second round and we're back into it again. As Dave alluded before the fight, both girls are undefeated, so the O's got to go for one of them here. Old school headlock, back to the whizzer. We'd way rather see that whizzer, wouldn't we?
definitely prefer the whizzer over the headlock.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not a judo guy, so I couldn't even tell you about your throws. Maybe some judo black belts are out there going, Cristiano, please keep your mouth shut.
Oh, that's beautiful dirty boxing. That's all points.
Randy Couture at his finest there.
Yeah, sure.
Someone's got the book, the playbook.
Yeah. Great at being smart, lifting the leg up. It might take away some of her base, but she uses it to get out. She lift that leg up to negate those knees.
That knee was nice in the sternum there.
There's so much happening here. I mean, there's underhooks and then they're gone, and then it's back to a whizzer, and then one girl will turn the other. We're flying Gray back with her back to the cage now, and she's defending, but she's having her own time on top. It's getting hard, and it's muddying like the waters of what we can see of how clean it is to judge these fights.
That's it. To the fresh MMA fan who's watching at home or in the crowd, they might not look like they're doing much. It might look like some of the controls are just grabbing and then just throwing casual punches here and there, but trust me, there is a lot of technique going on there, and there's a lot of strategy, and there is a lot of useful leverage being applied.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of this clinch work and whatnot, and when you combine wrestling with your grappling and stuff like that, it's hard to describe. It's like trying to lift weights that are trying to lift your back.
Yeah, or trying to kill you.
Yeah, and then punch you in the face. Positionally here, we've got two underhooks by Maffescioni, but Gray choosing very smartly too. She's going for the double overs, and she's got him in that elbow position where she can break those underhooks down and almost negate them.
That's it, pinning those elbows together. It's not very comfortable on your own shoulders if that hold is being applied to you.
Yeah, if you've got the weak double unders,
that's
absolutely.
Right.
Gray messing with the balance of Maffescioni here.
She's got to watch out sticking that leg going for that throw and not committing to it, but just by sticking out in front there, she's successfully being thrown reversed backwards.
Right.
Maffescioni.
And absolutely too, like starting the throw as she turns it, but starting the throw with your hips square against the cage, not the best place. Maffescioni gets it down and she's straight into a dominant position here. But it's turned around by Gray, who takes the back. She's teeing off, she doesn't have hooks in her, and right as I say that, beautiful. Broken her down. Maffescioni gets broken down, so with Gray up on top.
That's it. She's got to watch how high she's coming off the back here. She could lose a position, which I think she's sliding off. Get back. Yes, nice. Getting the hooks back in.
Yeah, she gave up that hook almost to stand up and then reposition herself. And she falls down. Maffescioni tripods.
She's got 10 seconds to do something here.
The fighter IQ, I'm continuing to be impressed.
Maffescioni throwing punches backwards there.
Yeah, sure, why not? In the dying seconds, take what you can get.
That's it.
Also proud sponsors of Fighter of the Year, Nightcraft Bobbers. Round 3.
Coming to the third round. If this fight read like a story, you'd sort of say first round, they felt each other out. Second round, though, they felt each other out. There was some cage work much like the first round, but there was the takedowns. If we can extrapolate from that, we take what we knew from the second. As Gray gets taken down and Maffescioni's all over her. This is it. This is what we were talking about. One of them might pull ahead. These girls are smart enough to adapt and find positions where the other doesn't like, and Maffescioni is absolutely doing it here.
Gray trying to get back some kind of control with. Oh!
We saw an up kick there. Yep. Very, very active from Gray on the bottom. Looked like she was going for the hips to push Maffescioni off her. It did not look intentional that there was an up kick. Peter Hickmont, very, very stern. He's not going to have any of that business, but it's for good reason. We don't want fights to end like that.
That's right.
Referee Peter Hickmont electing a point for illegal kick, up kick to the head, not allowed in big class rules.
We're straight back into the action here. It's pretty interesting that they started the fight back on the feet when Gray was the one that did the up kick. You'd think they'd start it back in a disadvantageous position.
Yep.
But I'm not the veteran referee. Straight back into it and straight back into the clinch.
So we saw a massive left shot there from Gray as Maffescioni was coming in after one of her kicks. Rocked her head back. I wonder if that affected her at all. Back to that bully.
Back into the cage. Maffescioni, she's seen something that she likes and something that Gray definitely doesn't. the underhook has been such a telling factor in this fight. And Maffescioni, most of these exchanges where she's winning, and like the takedown before, it's because of that just killer underhook.
She's definitely been training this in the gym leading up. I wonder how many rounds they've just done specifically focused on this in the cage.
Yeah, if I know Benny Alloway like I think I do, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Something that he preaches and something that he's the epitome of as well. There's no, and there's a takedown. Maffescioni back on top. As I was saying, Benny said there's no striking, there's no wrestling. It's all in together.
Interrupt you, Jake. We've got an armbar situation here.
Absolutely. It's going to be hard for Gray to extend that out even more because she's not only stacked, she's in the corner.
Yes.
In the corner of the corner.
Nestled in there.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to let this go, though.
Keeping Maffescioni on it. She was throwing strikes and whatnot, and Gray's not having any of it.
This could be a golden opportunity for her here. If she can somehow figure out how to spin, take Maffescioni down to the ground with this, and then free her head, alleviating the pressure on her own neck, as she can place it onto Maffescioni's arm.
Because there's so much of that pressure, her opponent's body weight coming down, and now Maffescioni manages to escape. She's trying to get past that guard so she can rain more punches down. Massive big kick, and that's what she would have been trying to do before as they finish swinging. What a fantastic fight there. Maffescioni turning it on. There was that armbar attempt, but it was almost a desperate armbar.
Yeah.
Because Maffescioni was just turning it on. Woo!
It's the sport of MMA.
Yeah.
You could be winning 1 second, raining punches, next thing you're getting caught. And then, next thing, you could be out. Tough fight, very scrappy fight there, Jake.
Very scrappy. I love it. I love it. That's what you want to see in the amateur divisions. You want to see scrappy fights. You want to see fighters make mistakes.
Yeah.
Why not? It makes it fun. We're not elitists here at Eternal MMA. We like the C-class fights. We like people moving from C-class to B-class fights like these girls are. We like them putting on a show.
Yeah.
There's always other big organizations like the UFC to watch, but grassroots MMA always puts on great fights.
That's right.
And after 3 rounds of MMA action, we go to the judges. They have a unanimous decision to the red corner, Kayla Maffescioni.